Hello, friends. I'm glad we're not video because my hair is just a mess. And I don't care who knows this. I did not shower today. I was just putting hissy fit into being an adult today.
Oh, wow.
I did not want to.
This is why I have a Santa hat on today.
Because of your hair?
I also did not shower. So, and we went out shopping today. I'm not making this up. I also did not shower. I washed the necessary parts and off I went. Hey, I got to work around people.
I didn't even do that.
You guys are always telling me to be real, and then I'm real, and you throw your hands up at me.
That was too much. Didn't bother me.
We all have body parts.
Yeah, didn't bother me.
I can picture though my granddaughter's probably like, what are the necessary parts? What does that mean, Dad? You're welcome, Jared.
You keep going. Stop. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Well,
Tara can edit all that stuff out.
Oh, I'm not going to. I think
I just think it's funny that okay, I'll stop. Teresa's like, put a period on it.
Oh, well, Christmas was yesterday.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Today's Oakley's birthday. Happy birthday.
But she'll be hearing it
later. So by the time you hear it, happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize her and Trevor shared a birthday. Trevor's is a Christmas Eve. Oakley's is today, the 26th. Oh, I thought Trevor's was the 26th. That's why I said happy birthday. Oh, man, I thought I hit it. 2 days late.
I was like, so,
okay,
for the listeners to know, we've been, I don't know if I can say that, though.
It's all right.
Okay, so we've been working out. I thought Teresa was keeping that
all right.
a secret after I started to say. We've been working out
since December 1st.
4 days a week. Oh, we didn't do it the week of Thanksgiving. It was the week after.
Yeah, December 1st.
Yeah, we've been very faithful getting up and starting our workout at 6:15 together. And let me tell you.
Sometimes 6:18, but that's okay.
Hey, one time you beat Teresa on it, so.
Was that the morning I didn't set my alarm?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no, it was another.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I would not be getting up if it was not for that accountability of being ready to work out with both of you.
Yeah, I've said the same.
Yeah. So it's good.
You cannot easily say, oh, I'm just skipping today.
No.
One time I said, because Tim's alarm goes off at 5:15 if there's not weather. And sometimes, I'll get up at 6 o'clock or something, even though I'm awake. And I told Tara the one day that I was just going to let the phone sit there. I joined. That's definitely cheating. I did not do it, but the thought was there.
That's I think we already said we were doing this because I said any listeners that want to join us, let me know and I'll give you the Zoom because we do it at 6:15.
No, you didn't.
Why were you trying to keep this a secret?
Oh, my word. This is too much information.
Oh, she was just trying to see if Tim noticed, I'm sure.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Oh, I'm way too old for it to show up in any short time frame at all.
Oh.
But I have noticed that I can do more, in the... Like, I think this morning, there was only one part I couldn't, that frog squat.
Yeah.
The second time, I couldn't do it.
I call it Papa Squat Frog.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. But, hey, we're up and we're doing it, and I think that's very good.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, the whole point to that was we had started working out, and Trina, who has her volume muted, she said, hey, tell Trevor I said happy birthday. And I'm thinking, well, that must have been a squirrel in her head that, hey, I forgot to say happy birthday to Trevor.
I thought it was today. Whoops. Okay, so now I got to keep all those December birthdays in order. So Mackenzie's is December 6th.
13th.
Hey, you know they're in
Help me, help
December.
me.
You know they're in December.
Yeah,
I think
and-
that's all
but-
we can
yeah.
go for in our 50s.
You know, that is going to be one of my bingo cards, not to miss anybody's birthday. Did I miss something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said, because now that we're in our 50s,
Oh, you
if
just
you
love
at
including
least
me in
have
that
the
group.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take it for all it's worth. So now that I'm in the club, yeah,
Yes.
and now I have excuses for things. That's how that works.
Yeah.
But I still have to drive in the dark, which I feel like that's
Ugh, I don't like it.
well, our last episode, you said I'm not going to be one of those people that doesn't drive in the dark.
I know, but I don't like it, but I'm going to do it because I'm not that old yet.
Oh, well, bingo card. Bingo card, thank you. That's going to be on my bingo card if I remember. I forgot what I was talking about just now, but if I remember, that's going to be on my bingo card to not miss anybody's birthdays.
Oh,
Like to
good luck
actually
with that.
send
Yeah,
them
good
a
luck.
card. Yeah, and we have some in January, so I have to, and Jared Franklin's is the 31st, which the poor kid, 1 year, which I will claim this to the end, and Theron's is in, I actually already have Theron's card and gift.
I told you.
Oh, did you find it?
Tara did.
She's like, someone left us here. I said, I think it's Trina's handwriting. Yeah, that's mine. I brought it over so I wouldn't forget it the last time I
So
came.
tomorrow, would you like me to give it to him? You never signed it, though.
It's not his birthday yet.
Oh,
His birthday's not till the 31st.
I know, but we're not going to be here on the 31st.
On the 1st, we will.
Oh, gotcha.
And I can totally be a day late with this.
Okay,
So-
okay. I'll bring it back in. It's in my car.
You took it? You took it. Yes.
And I almost gave it to him.
You did.
I forgot. We left it. I'm like, well, I'll just give it to him the next time I see him.
That's hilarious. Which, yesterday, so Mom wasn't feeling well, and so we weren't able to do our Christmas. And I had made that French toast bake.
Was very
and
good.
sent that message out to you all, and Theron's like, I'll have my fork ready. First of all, Theron, you didn't come out and get it. And I said specifically, I'm still in my pajamas. You're going to have to meet me. I honked my horn. I called. I texted. And I'm like, how long am I going to have to sit out here? So I had to get out in my nice slippers and walk through the mud to deliver his French toast bake. But anyway, but I wasn't upset about it. I would have been overly dramatic. But anyway, I walked in the garage.
Yeah,
and
me
he
too.
literally had a fork in his pocket.
Sure he did.
So anyway, what was my point in all of that? I know. So Jared
Good, because I
Franklin's
wasn't coming back
Jared
around.
Franklin's birthday is also the 31st. In 1 year, we lived in Woodville. I will never forget it. At that time in my life, I was taking a lot of naps. I think it was a coping mechanism. But I was like, I am going to call him at 10:16 at night. That's when he was born. And I am going to be like, hey, it's officially your birthday. But I slept through the whole evening and never called him on his birthday. And I will never forget that. And thank you, Jared Franklin, for not throwing it in my face every day. Because every mom should call her son on his birthday. But I was like, I'll be super out of the ordinary, and I'll call him the minute of his birth. Well, that did not work.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
Well, it's funny, kind of, sort of, but not really, because I'm sure he was like, geez, my own mom doesn't call me on my birthday. But that's why. And
Yeah,
I'll say it till my dying breath.
she was coping by falling asleep. I talked to Josh this year on his birthday in the morning, and I forget. Oh, I think it was about the dogs or something, because we were coming back from Florida. And the day before, I'm like, now, when you call him in the morning, remember to say happy birthday. This is what happens in your 50s, although you were not in your 50s.
No, I wasn't. I had no excuse.
So then, talk about just wanting to put yourself in the ground. Oops, I forgot to say happy birthday, Josh. And he's like, well, it was early in the morning.
Oh, he gave you some grace. That was nice, Josh.
But the kids will ask each other, did Grandma call you on your birthday?
Yes.
Did Grandma call me? Amanda didn't get that call.
Whoops.
Yes.
I think 1 year Mackenzie didn't. They don't forget.
Oh, they don't. They do not forget that
Yeah.
stuff.
So
I am at the point now where if I absolutely must remember something, even though I think I'll never forget that,
Yeah.
I put an alarm in my phone.
I started doing that because of you.
Yeah, I do it because of my friend Kim. Like, that was yeah, I need that. There's too much going on up here.
We had Copeland for a few hours today, and when we dropped her back off, I said to Oakley, "Happy birthday, but Nana forgot your card." And I said, "I'll give it to you tomorrow," because that's our Christmas is tomorrow. And so as I was getting ready to shut the door, she goes, "And don't forget my card tomorrow."
You better not forget that card.
I know.
Oh.
And if you do, stop somewhere and pick one up along the way. Yeah.
So this is our last episode that's going to come out before the new year. So the last episode of 2025.
So are we going to replay our first, because this will be officially 1 year then?
Yes. Yep. So
That's
it will start
crazy.
saying season 2. Yeah.
Oh, chills.
That
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah. So I went back and looked. The first episode that we had 97 downloads. And then it just kind of went down from there. But it took a few, for because it was 90s, 80s, that kind of thing. And then we just kind of dropped off a little bit. But
A little bit.
the twin episode was 66 downloads, which was kind of towards the beginning anyhow. And then from there, the biggest one we've had was Taylor when she gave her testimony. That was 50. So, but I think this is episode 54, if I remember right, because we did a few right in a row.
Oh, that's right. To
so
get it going.
Yes. If you remember, the little 4-minute one that I gave at the very beginning was, and I didn't look at my notes. I can remember this probably because I took about 5 takes and I wrote it down so many times. But, Susie is out there with her highlight reel saying how their Christmas was so great and how they got everything. And, you're comparing yourself to Susie and, oh, well, I must not be a good enough mom, or my family Christmas was not that functional, and so that's why we're doing this, to encourage everybody that we all matter.
Yeah, as you were saying that, I'm like, each one of those listeners matters. And we've had so many throughout the year, people telling us how any particular episode that they listen to, they really
and out of the
gleaned a
blue,
lot.
like people we didn't even know listen to us, and
Yeah.
we're
Right.
like, wow, okay, that encouraged us,
Right.
That first one was Kate's favorite.
because it was only 4 minutes. Yeah, I don't even think she listens anymore.
And then we have a couple who say that they want our episodes longer.
Yes, and I fight that. I think 30
You
minutes.
fight that, and Trina fights the video.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, that's going to be on my bingo card next year, is try to figure out how to do video. Doesn't mean we're going to. I'm just going to try to figure it out. But as today coming here and my hair is like,
That's why you wear a hat.
yeah, but even with a hat, my hair is, because it comes out the sides. It's just not, I can't get away with it.
So you get a big picture like Trina has, and you just put it in front.
Well, only on the days I look like this and didn't shower, but because I thought, oh, then I would have had to take time to put on makeup. And I was just having a stomping fit, not wanting to be an adult today.
Oh, jeez.
It's a little late for that.
I know, but I did it. I still got a thing or two checked off my list. And I have a great Sunday morning bag.
Yes,
Thank
you're
you,
welcome.
Trina.
Happy early birthday.
Yes, thank you.
Now I got to get Teresa something.
But you can wait until February for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, So looking back over our episodes, or if you did or didn't, what stands out to you as the episode you like the best?
My immediate thought is the salmon episode.
Yep, that made my list as well.
And then I have to immediately go to Taylor's testimony, the willingness that she had to share that.
That
Right.
was beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah. And of course the twin episode, because I mean, there's a lot I can think of.
Well, Trina's "Why Don't You Have a Cow?" Why don't I mean, that stood out to me as well. And then the Run to the Hard episode where we were able to, put that into our podcast. That stood out to me for a few different reasons. First of all, the technology of, I think we're big stuff now because we had another podcast
Podcaster.
into ours, and the technology it took to try to figure that out. I still have a headache from that, but I don't know that I could do it again. I don't remember what I did, but God worked it out, truthfully.
A week ago, I think it was a week ago, a new episode of Run to the Heart is out, and it's his mom.
I listened.
Yes.
I
I
loved
did not
it. It was
listen
like
yet.
you were sitting at the table with them.
Yes, I absolutely loved it. I mean, the work that they're doing is just phenomenal, for one thing, and how God is working in them, and to listen to his mom, how God has been there to take care of her and her family when she was younger, her family with her 2 kids. I mean, I'm not going to ruin it for anyone. You need to listen.
It was really good.
Oh, it was so good. And things they had not mentioned before. And I'm not going to say it.
Yeah,
'cause
please
I want
don't
people
spoil it.
to go listen. But yes, go listen to that. How you talk about encouraging.
Right.
Wow.
And
Phenomenal lady.
I can see why she's probably people's favorite, like he says that she is. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
Wow.
That was really good. So I wouldn't say that I had a favorite episode. I would say I have a lot of favorite things that I've gleaned from this. I think that's where my favorite comes in. One would be that, first of all, we wouldn't be doing this if God hadn't called you, Tara, to do it. I wouldn't want to take on the technology side of it.
No.
I can barely pull up my emails. So,
Well, and sometimes the scheduling part of it is getting more and more difficult to do. And I mean, I have said before how discouraging it is sometimes. Like, why are you having us do this? I don't understand. But go ahead.
But then you have people commenting saying that what you said really spoke to me. And even though the listeners may not see those in the comments because they've been private conversations off to the side, they haven't put it in the comments. And that would be my bingo for all of you listeners to put something, even if it's just a smiley face in the comments. That would be super awesome to get 55 smiley faces. But
which I've got to say a shout out. There are many, many faithful listeners. Many, 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 many. So I probably, as I'm about to say this, should not have even started this. But I guess some, your friends and stuff, you're like, okay, I'm not surprised. They've been faithful in our lives as friends, whatever. I'm digging myself a hole again. Aunt Connie, she has been so faithful.
yeah,
Even with her comments on air and to the side. Not that she hasn't been there for us. I'm getting my foot in my mouth. But I just say shout out because she has been so encouraging and
does she get the
faithful.
MVL, most valuable listener?
Okay, there you go. There you go.
We value all of the listeners, and most importantly, God is doing his work because obviously the words that are spoken are encouraging other people, which I do believe that was what we said in the beginning. This podcast is meant to encourage people, and it encourages me a lot, which is another thing that I've gleaned from it. The podcasts that we listen to, you both have shared a lot of those, which I never would have found Run to the Hard, Teresa, if you hadn't made that known to us. And even this latest one with John Rich and Tucker Carlson.
Oh, that was very good.
I said I would go back and listen to that. Totally forgot about it. Well, Lynette heard on our episode that, and she sent it to Kim and I this week. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot to listen to that. So today on my route, I finished listening to that. It's the whole accountability, not just with the three of us, but as a community of men and women who are after God's heart.
Right.
And
which is where my heart is. Community living, not just with our family, but with our friends and sharing one another's burdens. And I believe we're called to do that.
I feel
And we better start stepping up.
I feel like a lot of growth has happened this year.
I wrote
would
that down
agree.
as well.
Did you really?
Yes.
I would agree.
Where's
Both
it at? Growth.
individually, as sisters,
Yes, right there. Number 2.
as a community. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
And so I know that we had our words for this year, and we've been thinking, believe
Yes.
I put it in my notes that on my phone, that we each have a word for next year, for 2026. But I would say the word for me for 2025 at the end of the year is growth.
What was it at the beginning?
I was afraid you were going to ask me that. I remember not looking in the rear view mirror.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was what it was all about. It starts with an R.
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy, did I write that down? It does begin with an
Yeah,
R.
It does begin with an R.
Release.
Yes. Good
That's it.
job.
Good job,
Teresa.
Teresa.
I was just thinking of casting a net or casting a line.
Okay.
And I don't know why. Anyway, catch
Yeah.
and release.
Catch and
Yes.
release. That's right. And I remember, Terry, you saying, you got to quit looking in the rear view mirror. When you're driving, even though you have a rear view, your focus needs to be on looking forward.
Right.
And so this coming year, mine is discipline.
Yeah. Mine is going to be abide.
Mine is going to be boldness.
Yeah. So
So for a recap, I just assumed Tara would be asking us for a recap, and this was our last one of the year. So probably the last week, maybe week and a half, I've just slightly been thinking about it. And my thought has been, excuse me, okay, my word was love, which, okay, obviously totally have to continue with that word. And it's been on my mind, like throughout the year, like different situations. I'm like, but love. I think the devil doesn't want me to get this out. And when I thought about love, I did not look for this. I don't even know how to describe it, but it came to me twice in the past week. So I have to be faithful to God to say it, that my marriage has never been more loving than it is right now.
Wow.
Not that he doesn't annoy me and I don't annoy him, because that even happened today. But I'm telling you.
Same with me. He annoys me as well. He did not.
Oh, you mean
Tim. Your second wife is annoyed by you as well. He did not appreciate my black licorice I brought back to him. Go ahead.
Oh, that's funny.
But it's and I say that because my love for Jesus has grown this year. I wholeheartedly, both hands down, my love for Jesus has grown significantly this year.
That's beautiful.
And therefore my marriage.
Because you can't give what you don't have.
Exactly, Trina, say that again.
Because you can't give what you don't have.
That has to be it. I don't know.
I think that's beautiful. I mean, I'm just like gawking at
Now-
you, like I loved every word of that.
That's not to say we don't have our issues
Well,
and
you're still human.
Yeah, he didn't appreciate the Christmas I gave him.
I am crushed. So this whole Nate Bargatze thing, we all went there.
Right.
That was one of the highlights of the year for me. The 3 of us going to watch him and going to Cleveland. So I went ahead and bought 6 tickets thinking the 3 of us and our husbands would just love to go, wouldn't they?
On Valentine's Day, no
Yes.
less.
Yes, I thought that was good. Well, they're dropping like flies.
He doesn't want to go.
Oh, no. He said, yeah, he bought me. We weren't going to do gifts. I mean, we've done this many years.
Jared always cheats. Go ahead.
Let's fix the house. Let's do this. We have other things. I don't care, acts of service, that chicken coop could go on forever. And so he surprised me, and he had Kaylee. I mean, he worked it all out. I'm just amazed. And he got me a gift card to 7 Brew Coffee, which he always makes fun
We're
of
going
that.
for coffee one day is what I'm hearing.
Was
was I guess I'm not, like, why is that?
He always, like, "Oh, what do you have to go pay all that for a coffee?" And, but he knew I would like it, so he got me
a thoughtful
a
gift.
very thoughtful gift.
Okay.
And he had Kaylee do it so I wouldn't know, like, all this stuff he worked out, okay? He gives it to me. I'm like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna do gifts. I did get you something. Nate Bargatze, Indianapolis, Valentine's Day with my sister." Yeah, I got a text and he was not happy.
No. In all seriousness? Though?
Yes,
Yeah,
in all
he is
seriousness.
not happy about that gift.
I said, "Well, then you shouldn't have laughed when I was watching him on YouTube. You laughed, so I just assumed." He's like, "He is the driest comedian. He's not even funny. He's clean. Yes, I'll give you that, but he's not funny." And I'm like,
has he never watched the episode of the little boy being taught about gratefulness? And little boy opens up the avocado and says, "It's an avocado. Thanks."
yeah, so
Well, he must have been like Julia, who opened up her gift and said, "You got me this stupid thing." She's 3, for those of you who don't know her. Who got me this stupid thing?
yeah,
Well,
that
I'm
would be
sorry
Tim.
were you crushed? Or were you like, fine, I'll invite somebody else?
Kind of in the middle. I was more crushed that he, after 30 years, told me my pot roast sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are fighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, get back to the love part.
I know. It really is. I mean,
I feel like this is taking a nosedive.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
yeah.
Well, she hasn't asked for her love goggles in a while.
She hasn't.
I just thought of
You know
that.
what? I have not.
Yes, I just thought of that.
It's been a very long time
Very
since
long.
I said
Yeah.
that.
Wow. I definitely can tell that's where the devil is getting me. Definitely. And you can tell it. Like,
The love goggles?
yes. Yeah. Just in my marriage and parenting, and it's just, and I just am like,
Beside yourself.
yeah, that's the only way I know to describe it. Like, I can just feel myself just wanting
Every
to
little
scream
thing
out.
irritates you.
Oh, beyond every little thing. Yeah. In fact,
Maybe your word should be love this year.
yeah, maybe it should. Ugh. The kids got Hunan Christmas Eve. That is one of my top times of 2025. I just love Christmas Eve service.
I don't know what is that a
Oh,
person or a food?
No,
or
it's a food. It's a restaurant in Findlay.
Oh, okay.
So after the Christmas Eve service, we went back to the kids' house
Okay.
and they got Hunan Chinese food. And my fortune cookie said something about you can't.
You had me at fortune cookie. I will look at you and try to absorb what you're saying. Go ahead.
Well, you got to open them and just, I mean, they're usually like, but this one was pretty spot on. It said, you can't change the world you live in, or you can't change. Oh, shoot. I forget something. Anyhow, it
There's
was
probably
me to
a
a T.
trained monkey writing those.
Yeah, probably. It fit me to a T that you know, what's that sobriety saying? Don't change the things you can't change. The
Except
serenity
what you
part.
can't change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, the gist of that fortune cookie was I try to control things and I can't change anything in my life. So something to that effect. Anyhow, I totally blew it because at the time I remember just looking at that piece of paper going,
I don't believe in this crap, but this one pretty
that's
much
what I'm
speaks to
thinking.
me.
it really did speak to me. But anyhow, so we went back there, but Christmas Eve service, they all came.
Wow.
Yes, it was very nice. And got our picture taken together. Everybody smiled. And it was a great picture. And then good time back at their house. But the Christmas Eve service, to me, that's Christmas. If I didn't decorate, didn't do anything, singing the hymns, and the church is full, some people dressed to the nines, some not. And then the silent night at the end with the candle. I look forward to that. From now on, I look forward to it. 363 days to go. I look forward to it. It's a highlight of my year. Just made even extra special that all of the kids went.
I had to do the math. I'm like, she's wrong. I'm like, oh crap, she's right.
I know you're like 365. Yeah, but yeah, I gotcha. I was doing the same thing if it makes you feel any better.
That was for you, Theron.
Yeah, she's trying to do math again, Theron. Yeah.
Well, I'm
So
glad
that's
that you
one of
got
my
that
highlights. Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah. And Tim complained about that Nate Bargatze to Trevor. So by the time Trevor opened up his gift, he didn't know what it was. Tim just said, I got the worst present in the world. I should have gotten her Harbor Freight gift card. And so Trevor knew whatever. I said, don't tell him what it is, which I should have kept my mouth shut. So, yeah.
So now Trevor doesn't want to go.
Oh, he didn't say a word because he was like, oh, okay. Because he knew, because I said, well, Jared doesn't want to go and Tim doesn't want to go. I might just do a ladies trip. And then he's just looking at me like, so am I going? Am I not going?
He took me the chauffeur.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you want to take a head driving Miss Daisy and her peeps to Nate Bargatze? Hey, that'd be funny. That would be funny.
You can get him a little bow tie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Hey,
funny.
just drop
driving
us off.
gloves.
Yeah. Just drop us off. You don't even have to go in. Just sit in the truck and watch your phone. We'll be out in a couple of hours.
And we'll be in a good mood. That's funny.
Yeah. So what are other highlights of your year? Okay, so I'll continue on. So I already told you
That was kind. You couldn't give us a heads up on
I
that.
did give you a heads up. I said we are going to
There's a lot of squirrels running around up here. I can't keep track of
Knives?
all
Are
of
they
them.
juggling knives?
That is quite an image.
It's on an episode of Everybody Loves
I do
Raymond.
know what my biggest highlight of the year is that Lauren and Ryan are moving closer. And the reason that is my biggest is because it has lasting effects.
Yes.
You know, it's not a one and done. It's going to
Yes.
linger.
Yes.
We'll say that. But so
And
I
I
would
expect to be invited over, Missy.
So I would say that is probably my biggest. But you know, there's ups and downs all year long.
Right.
And
Well, the Charlie Kirk assassination was definitely
yeah,
a
But what the devil meant for evil, God intended for good.
Yeah.
And there is definitely, I would
some
say,
residual.
yeah, I would say Maddie surprising me on my birthday this year was something to behold. And
Yeah.
then her coming for her birthday and spending the day, that was fun.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a highlight.
and Mackenzie's gender reveal.
Oh,
yes.
priceless look on your face. Like, are you sure? I don't think this is right. Yeah, that was good. The events here at the hall, you know,
Yes.
The
we
hall
were-
really transformed this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
We have a lot of work to do yet.
we went to the Ark Encounter,
Oh,
which I
yes.
thought was really
On the
good.
motorcycle trip. Yeah.
And being on a pontoon boat the week of Thanksgiving, because we were in
Oh.
Florida,
Yeah.
that was a highlight as well.
Yeah. A lot of those highlights came later in the year. It sounds like for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
probably
I don't
because the
remember
memory's
first
not there.
part of the year.
Yeah. Well, in March, I wasn't here at the very first craft show.
Yeah.
You guys did a wonderful job with that because my kids, for my birthday, took me to Amish. So that was another highlight. And that's from, and we took all of the kids went to Hocking Hills in February for a weekend. That was their Christmas present for this year. So I don't think I'm going to do that again. You know, last year we got them all gifts, and I don't like that. I'm not doing that again. I like memories. So
They can all buy their own stuff. I mean, that's kind of
Well, whether they can or can't is not the issue.
They do.
And so,
Teresa knew where that was going.
but I did, you never know. Life is short. So I'm like, okay, let's throughout this year, we'll each of you get a month and you make up something that we're going to go do. So it was kind of okay because throughout the year you're doing stuff, but then it's like, okay, now it's Christmas. We are going to go to the zoo lights tomorrow night. So that'll be our experience.
I'm confused. So your gift to them last year was everybody picked a month and you got
No,
to go
that's
do
this year's Christmas. It just started in February.
Okay, so you're like
We're a year ahead.
You're a year ahead.
Like we used the whole year of 2025 as Christmas presents and what they picked to do. And that's
so February of 2025 was a gift for December of 2025.
Yes.
I understand now.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I like that or not, but
yeah. We tried a trip one year. It didn't go so well, but I mean, that's not to say it couldn't again, but it wouldn't be for Christmas. Yeah.
We did a trip to Hawaii and it forever, ever, ever, ever. Even some of them said they'd never do it again. And that's fine. I took it for all it was worth. And that is a lifetime memory to me. Lifetime. Like, just they can't even imagine. They cannot imagine.
And I think until you get to that point, like I think of Mom, I think of Jared's mom, like all those times of, oh, we just want you guys here for Christmas. Like, we just want your presents, like
actual, not
you
literal.
being there.
Yeah.
And I never understood that until this year. It hit me like super hard. Just wanting my kids to be there. And I got to talk to each of them, which is my thankful for today. I got to speak to each of them. And so that was helpful. But to just wake up and, it was different.
On Christmas morning?
On Christmas morning.
No, that doesn't bother me. Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, that's good.
It was kind of weird because we didn't have anything to do. Like, we woke up, there were no gifts.
It's just like any other day.
Yeah.
But everything's closed.
But not in Findlay. Applebee's was open. Royal Buffet was open. Walgreens.
All sad.
It was very sad. All the gas stations in Fostoria were open. Even Casey's. Yes. They closed early on Christmas Eve, but then they were open on Christmas Day.
Oh,
that makes me so sad.
It was very sad because I liked going through and going, it's just still.
Yeah.
It's just not chaotic. I just soaked that in.
Yeah.
But then Braden asked us to come over that evening. He called and said, hey, you guys want to come over right now? And so we did that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I will say, thinking about the year as a whole, one of the other highlights was Emery learned how to ride her bike without training wheels. And that I probably soared on that for weeks. I just thought that was so awesome. That was a big, big deal. So that was a highlight as well.
Yeah, very good. I'm working on my bingo card for next year. I got a couple bingos.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. Are you going to do a bingo card, Teresa?
I can literally remember like it was last week talking about, like we were a couple months in, Tara's talking about bingo and you, Trina, were talking about making your bingo card. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do it in a month or two. And we're at the end of the year. So I definitely need to do it next year.
Like take our coffee gift certificates and sit at one. Well, you can't sit at seven brew.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? So we'll have to go to Wild Brew, of course.
You introduced me to 7 Brew.
Oh, that's true. And yours was better than mine. You got like a sweet and salty something or other.
Yes. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
It's my personality.
So true. So true. Yeah, so I'm going to be a little bit more strategic on my bingo card next year, though. I just placed them because I thought, oh, I'm going to get a coverall. Nope.
Are
no.
you going to share what you're missing?
That not eating out for 7 days. I could have had another bingo
Wow.
for that one. And then losing weight and losing debt, didn't work out. Hey, but do your shoes still fit? Yeah, they do. They do.
Is that a sign of
And-
losing weight if your shoes don't fit?
No, you can, even if you gain 10 pounds this holiday season, your shoes will still fit.
Oh.
Yeah.
And if they don't, buy another pair.
Yeah. I think I'm going to make more of no sweets. You know, I did so well before chemo. For some reason, I just,
It changed your taste buds or
yeah,
your
yeah,
cravings?
it does. Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't have the willpower against sweets anymore. So I got to make that be better. And, you know, I like this little notebook for memorizing scripture, but I can't, like, I look at it. And so then, like, for a day or two, I can have the scripture memorized and then it goes right out of my brain. But my verse for this year was Lamentations 3:22 through 23. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness, which is Mom's favorite song, which she stole from me. But so now I'm going to remember that. So, but this next year, my word's going to be abide. And I think my verse is going to be, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And
Oh, that's so fitting.
yes. Yeah. I think it goes hand in hand. And you've talked, Teresa, about, you know, we've got to have our Goliath before we have that victory moment. And so part of me is like, oh, what do you have for us in 2026? But he's kept us through all of this, and we're growing individually, together, and as a community. So,
Hey, get ready. We might be on a tour someday.
yeah. Hey, we could. You know what? That's going to be on. That's one of my bingo. that's one of my bingo squares is going to be to come up with a message. Not that I'm going to give it, but come up with a, you know, like if Trina's looking at me like I have two heads. You know, like the women of faith, you know how they give their message.
Okay. Like preaching?
Well, I wouldn't call it preaching, giving a message. Like, what do you call that when?
Angel?
No. When you, my word. No,
Angels are messengers.
You know, like when you go to a women's conference, the speakers,
Okay.
like a speaker
So you want to
message.
be a motivational speaker?
Do you think I could do that?
I definitely think you could.
Well, I'm
do
going to
that.
write it out. So I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm going to write it out.
WRITE
Yeah,
or
that's-
RIDE?
WRITE. Why would I write it out?
That's what I thought she was saying. Write it out, like see where
See
it
where it
takes
goes.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm going to write it out in my penmanship that nobody can read.
Oh, maybe that should be on your bingo card.
Nope. Never
Your
will.
bingo card is typed.
Even her text messages are like her handwriting. You can't make it out.
That's
Hey,
funny.
it's the magic that's me.
That's right.
Yeah. So one thing, you had sent us a Proverbs 31 email.
She's looking at Trina.
Oh, yeah. Trine, I was looking at you. And it talked about prayer at Christmas time, and it just spoke to me. Lord Jesus, today we celebrate the miracle of your coming. You left heaven's glory to be born in humility, wrapped not only in swaddling cloths, but also in perfect love for us. Thank you for drawing near, for stepping into our brokenness with the promise of hope, joy, and salvation. That part right there really struck out to me. But not everybody at Christmas time has the good celebrations. A loved, someone that they loved had passed away this year, still grieving a loved one, facing financial hardships or
Loss of relationship.
Yeah. So we just want to fill this season with God's love and into the new year to take that, I picture it like catapulting us into the coming year.
I feel like December was super hard. And I'm not making fun when I say this, but being a mail carrier really does kind of ruin the whole Christmas season, because there is so much, like, you're just inundated with all these packages and letters, and so many letters that get sent to people that have been deceased almost all year. And you're like, you really only have these people on your Christmas card list. It's just a lot of different things make me think about what December brings, what Christmas brings. And towards the end of this past week, I just was like, I am so done delivering all of this junk, and I have some of it myself. So I'm not being judgmental when I say that. I've ordered my fair share of stuff, but it really puts me in mindset, thank you, of just being so excited for a new year, for a fresh beginning. Okay, God, and just being honest, like I was at the beginning of this, and I'm not going to but it draws me further away from God than closer to Him, because I'm just inundated. I let myself be inundated with things that don't matter. And so it is almost like an inhale, exhale thing moving forward. It makes me reflect on what I'm thankful for, like we're doing tonight, how the growth that has happened, and just, okay, God, what do you have for me this coming year? And just, it really is like a breath of fresh air. Like, I'm ready to start over, or not start over, but just like
a renewing of the mind.
That's exactly it, a renewing.
Yeah.
So,
that's why I can't wait to take down the Christmas decorations Sunday.
I'm very excited to take down the Christmas. And I don't think I've ever had that before.
Oh,
like, I
do
wanted
all
to
the
take them
time,
down
every
Christmas morning. I'm like, what good are they? I'm not, they're, and
You had already had your Christmas.
we had already had our
we
Christmas.
would have already had ours, I would have taken ours down, because ours is tomorrow, which will be Saturday, and I'm taking them down on Sunday.
I mean, I love to look at Christmas things. Mom's house is decorated beautifully this year. I love what she did. But at my house, I'm ready just to like clean everything up. And honestly, I know I'll regret it if I throw a bunch of stuff out, but that's my mindset.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
threw away all those mugs in that, and now I want them.
What mugs?
You said you got rid of a bunch of stuff in your kitchen, and the very next week or 2 weeks later, I said, hey, when we open up the cafe at the hall, let's have all kinds of different mugs. And you said, you threw them out or gave them away or something.
I did take a lot of stuff to Goodwill last year. A lot of stuff.
So be very careful what you do.
Okay, so I need to run it past you first. Got it. Got it.
Usually I'm very apprehensive when it comes to the new year for whatever reason, just because I'm like, I don't know what it will hold.
Right.
Like anxious?
Yeah, I would say, I don't ever
apprehensive and anxious aren't quite the same thing. But.
Yeah, so I would say apprehensive, just because you don't know what's coming. Like, okay, I got through this year, nobody died. We did lose Fudge, but, you just think about those things and you're like, okay, now what's this year going to bring? Like waiting for the other shoe to drop. But this year I'm not.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
More growth.
And Maddie is very excited for this coming year.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think we need to buy an Airbnb halfway between here and there.
She has all these dreams and ideas.
I do. I never thought I was a dreamer, but I'm...
Oh, you're very much like...
Yeah.
You definitely are.
Yeah, so let's see in 365 days what I say the highlight of 2026 was. And is it going to be communal living? Dun, dun, dun.
Well, we're a step closer. Maddie's closer, Lauren's closer.
Yeah, it's coming alive.
Eli's still in California, but...
Hey, in time, you don't know what's going to happen.
That's true.
Yeah, so... My thankfulness would be the Christmas Eve service with all my kids.
And my thankfulness is talking to all my kids and some of my grandkids on Christmas Day.
So first,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
she got
it's
the
not an
glasses out.
episode without one of her screenshots.
December is the month that quietly asks us what we want to carry into next year and what we're ready to leave behind. Which is exactly what we just said.
Talked about.
Yeah.
Wow. Read it one more time.
December is the month that quietly asks us what we want to carry into next year and what we're ready to leave behind. You know, we could have done catchphrases too. Another one that we recently came across was from another podcast, which I don't think I would have listened to these podcasts had it not been for us doing one. But if the devil can't make you bad, he'll make you busy.
Yes.
And I know, Tara, you've talked a lot about in your earlier years of just always being busy in the church and thinking you had that relationship with Jesus and it was just all work, so to speak. And I think that I've reflected probably the last week, maybe 2 weeks, how when you've been there yourself, you can start to see it in other people. Like, oh, be careful, dear, because you're just being busy. Not that I would go to them and that's not my place. I'm not saying I would ever, ever, ever go there. But when you see it in yourself and where you've come from, you can recognize it. And which just helps me pray for other people in a different way. So my thankfulness was Monday night, Taylor and the girls just stopped by for a visit. Oakley brought me the most beautiful card.
She remembered her card.
Yeah, she remembered her card better than Nana. She drew a picture of Fudge and me with snowflakes, and then there was a sun. She had a cute little thing on the back.
Thoughtful at such a young age.
She is so thoughtful. Oh my goodness, that girl is so
And she's going to
thoughtful.
be a director because at the Christmas Eve service, she had her camera and she was directing us on how to get a picture. It was quite hilarious. I'm like, wow, it was really good. She did it well. Yeah, and everybody listened to her.
So we visited for probably a couple hours, which I just thought, it's a daughter-in-law. I mean, I was very touched, just very touched.
Yeah.
And then the next day, Kaylee stopped by and we just chatted for a little bit. She had the girls and I just thought, this is just wonderful. I'm so blessed.
Yeah.
As my stovetop says that I didn't know that I wanted. Yeah, very, very blessed.
Oh,
That's so good.
yeah. So what do you want to leave behind this year, friends? Leave it at the feet of Jesus. He's got you. And he's going to be with us in the next year as well.
God, we just thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for what you're doing in our lives and the lives of our listeners. We just pray that you will bless them, and we ask for peace. And peace is not the absence of all the chaos and the troubles around us, but our peace is in you and you alone. And we just love you so much. Amen.
Amen. Now go change your corner of the world, friends.